And we'll click record. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you're seeing this. This is the first night of DJ Expo here in Atlantic City, and we are going to talk a little bit about what we saw, what we're excited about, what's happening. Now, if this stream is really staticky or stuttery and is not working, we're recording the whole segment because it's going to be so awesome because I have some special guests with us this evening. But we're going to be recording the whole thing, and then we'll upload it to a different video player, thingy, hoochie, whatever, so you'll get to see it. And that was technical terms I just gave you, so hopefully you appreciate that. But before we go any farther, I want to introduce our illustrious staff of experts. Now, guys, yes, you are on camera. There you go. Thank you. Going from left to right, we have Jeremy Landby, who covers shows with me from around the country. You go to NAMM and LDI and all these fun places. Say hello, Jeremy.
Hello, hello.
Yeah, that's Jeremy Landby. Next, we have Dan Carpenter. He is one of the writers who writes about part-time DJ things and kind of focuses from that perspective because, well, Dan is a school teacher. He's got real talent. Good evening, Dan.
1 week from today, my summer ends. So.
Oh, that's kind of sad. And next to Dan, we've got Mike Chilson. Mike Chilson is a mobile DJ. Now, Mike, where are you out of now?
Pittsburgh. I'm
out of the Pittsburgh area, and I know he's in the vicinity there because MJ, who's on the end there, kind of gives him some guff once in a while. So I know that they're close enough in the same area, but. He is a wedding DJ, and he's been here today. He's the only one of us who's responsible enough to be here and going to all the seminars today. So we're excited to hear what he found out. And at the very end, there's MJ. So anyway, we're going to continue on. No, MJ is...
Can anybody at home even see him on the camera?
Yeah, here. Where's the flashlight?
They said they were going to pixelate me, so if you see pixelation, it's really me.
Yeah, exactly. He's back there somewhere. We can turn the light on and give it... No, we can't. But MJ, of course, is the host of the Rewind Report, and he and I do the My DJ Obsession every once in a while when both of us have a couple of minutes, and he's been doing a wonderful job, and he is here at DJ Expo because, well, his fans love him.
Both of them.
Both of them.
His mom and his sister.
Exactly. It's a great thing. So if you're out there watching and everything's working right, hopefully, I'm going to pop over here. Hey, let us know. I can see on the chat area. If it's working, please let us know. If it's not, I apologize. We'll have the full thing up when it works. But we're going to try to do kind of a running live thing, live chat. And why is NJ, what was that? How old is he? No, that wasn't the question. That wasn't. Zillion years old. That's the question. So let's start off. Today was Educational Content Day, and it also had kind of the exhibit hall setup day. And let's kind of, Mike, let's kind of start with you. Now, you hit some of the seminars. Now, give us a couple of things that, kind of talk us through what you saw today.
It started off today. It hit up Mike Walters did a seminar about performance and how to look at yourself and your performance and how to better that. Did some stuff where he was talking about, I'm trying to think. I'm drawing a blank here.
He took notes. He showed me the notes.
I have a whole notebook worth of notes, and it's over at the other room. He did a lot of talking about like how you introduce songs, how you introduce your couples, as far as doing wedding shows and wedding performances. How to give yourself mix sets so you kind of smooth transition into different songs. He touched on beat matching a little bit and how to count through some songs and some basics on doing that, which I know MJ does some beat matching or beat mixing talks and some stuff that he does. And
they're called classes.
Classes.
Yeah, classes. Yeah.
There we go, classes.
Training.
And he took one.
I took a class, and some of the stuff Mike Walter was talking about actually made MJ's class click with me. So I was like, I get it now. Did a seminar on Latino events and performances and how to deal with the different things and challenges that come along with doing quinceañeros. Is that how they pronounce it? I think
quinceañeros.
Quinceañeros. Yeah. And those types of things and how to maybe approach that market and maybe widen that market a little bit. And then I sat through an external lighting program about how to do uplighting and how to market uplighting a little better. There were some things in there that were, interesting and informative about that. So
that's great.
It was a busy day.
And you said you had a lot of notes, of course, from
yes,
the day.
I took lots and lots of notes.
Yeah, and that's one of the cool things I think about conventions and such is that there's so many. It's like really drinking from a fire hose.
Yeah.
There's just so many things coming at you, and then you step into the hallway. I was in the hallway after Mike Walter his session let out, and you've got 100 people in little groups sharing and talking. Some is just, hey, it's good to see you, haven't seen you in a while. But there were people talking and having some really in-depth conversations and building on what they just experienced as a group. And it's like, wow, there's that's the learning part, really.
Yeah, it is.
That was really cool. So neat. So now tomorrow, Dan, you're here to go into some of the seminars tomorrow, and of course, Mike, you're going to be doing some. What are some things, Dan? Let's start with you that kind of are something that you're looking forward for tomorrow.
Well, from the seminar standpoint, I'm definitely looking for Big Daddy's bar mitzvah talk. I've not done a bar mitzvah, but I got a call from one about a year ago, and so ever since then, I've always tried to kind of get as much information as I can. So that's definitely one I'm wanting to touch on and kind of just get as much information as I can. And I think Jerry Pizzata might be doing the art of a review. Review is always, in my viewpoint, it's your best way to get people in the door is to show them that review. So I'm hoping maybe just another way that I can get some more information, a better way to go about getting that review. I seem to do pretty well, but you can always do better.
Oh yeah.
So those are definitely two that are the top of my list of wanting to check out tomorrow. And then just for pure enjoyment, I also want to see the party games with Jake. Jake Jacobson does a phenomenal job. Nothing I do at any of my events or probably will ever do just because of my style, but I always find it interesting to see and learn and see what all these guys are doing and just kind of, like I said, for pure enjoyment to see what they got.
Yeah, very nice. That should be fun. And I've heard there a couple of the seminars you're talking about, people talking about those in the hallway already today, especially the gaming. And that's such a popular area. And for a lot of us, when we've added that to our show, it really became kind of an interesting sales tool for us. So, I'm just reading. Jimmy Spin was mentioning that concierges are very difficult to do without being able to, knowing and reading Spanish.
Yeah.
And that's one of the reasons why, from my perspective, why I'm in an area in which we have a growing Latino population, and it's just not something I personally would do because of that. I wouldn't know if I was being swore at or not.
That was actually one of the topics. Is they had said that you don't necessarily have to know Spanish if you know some basic terminology and have a wide selection of music and know the differences between the different genres of Spanish music, that you can still do those types of events without actually having to be fluent in Spanish or in those types of things.
Or not having the app for the translation.
Yeah,
exactly. Wait, just a second. Let me take this in.
Solamente, señores and señoritas.
Google. I've got a friend in St. Paul that when our Latino population was growing and such, I have a friend there, and I was really excited because it's like I figured that he's got some of the blood and the Latino blood in him, and I thought, man, this guy is going to be someone who can teach me. I'm going to be able to learn from him, and it turns out that.
Sorry, Juan.
Sorry, Juan. Juan's not so. Yeah, some good tips here. The consult time, of course, with those events. The gentleman, or I guess I can't tell who it is. I'm not wearing my glasses, so I can't catch all your names. But someone was talking about it. That's really important for that.
Sure.
Let's get into the gear now. Now, today, Jeremy and I spent a lot of time in the exhibit hall. We're going to get to the videos that we shot in just a little bit. But MJ, now you've been seeing a lot of the press releases and such coming out. Now, give us a couple of things that you're kind of excited to see for the first time or get your hands on here at the show.
Am I allowed to mention the ones, because all of them have an embargo that we're not supposed to talk about until 10 o'clock tomorrow morning?
We are going to talk about them tonight, so the embargo is off, but we can't show pictures.
Okay, so we all know about the Denon MC4000s coming out. It's been under glass. I've only seen one video by Phil from Digital DJ Tips. He was allowed to take the top off and look at it. Nothing else.
Wow.
Is it Pioneer that has the new mixer? I can't remember the number of it. The fully digital, basically. Please don't be mad at me for saying this, but it's like a controller for DBS DJs.
Yes.
It's really, really high tech. Multiple USB hookups, so literally one DJ can be plugged in, DJing. When he quits, another one can plug in, so there's no separation. You know, shut off, turn off, turn on. They're completely seamless on that. There is Newmark, if I'm correct, is coming out with a USB turntable. They're sneaking in that is, you know, it's kind of its own thing, you know, where you kind of can skip the mixer that has the built-in sound card for the DVS guys. I don't know if they're going to have it here, but the new adjustable array from Bose, that's here. I've not actually gotten to see that, but you know, that's something here I think a lot of people, because in the wedding DJ business at least, the Bose is really popular. And I think when they took this move to kind of make it look more like a traditional sound system, I think that's going to appeal to a lot of Bose fans. So, but I've not actually got to see it yet, you know. And if you've seen any pictures of it, it tucks into the sub with its own little, you know, handle that goes along with that. And I kind of want to get a closer look at how the handle's built, if it's top heavy, stuff like that that you don't necessarily think about. You know, you have people bumping into things. I mean, I know the bass on the other. The stand at the other Bose thing was like almost impossible to knock it over.
Yeah.
But it's stuff like that. I think I know there's a couple lighting companies that have some new lights out that I want to check out. Let me think. What was it? Pioneer, if I'm correct, has a new series of studio monitors that I would like to take a look at those. Those are supposedly really getting up into the high end range now, for like the really, really, you know, big channel board mixers, not just for like someone like me who's running Ableton in my studio at home. But stuff like that, I think I'm, you know, just I don't know if there anybody else. Those are the only pre-show releases that I got to read. So there's got to be somebody out there bringing something out here for the first time, but I don't know who it is. One of the big things, and I kind of want to talk to the guys at Pioneer, but Rekordbox, if you know how that works with the Pioneer system, is that you can kind of use it on a couple of their one of their controllers and the CDJ 2000s, one of the two, where you don't need a computer, but they've made an update to Rekordbox to where it can be used on your computer as its own full software in place of like Serato, Virtual DJ, or Traktor. And I think that's going to be kind of neat too, the way that all connects together. Also, along with Hercules with their the Juice system, which is also across multiple platforms too. So all of that kind of stuff tying in, you know, I look at the changes in the future where it's coming. I'm babbling now, I know, because they gave me a lot of sugar right before I did this. I warned them. But there's a lot. I mean, if you've never been to one of these expos, I tell you, if you can go to one of them at least once in your lifetime, just go to see what all goes on. It's really incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah, that it is. That it is. You did really well considering that you haven't had a chance to step on the floor yet today.
No, I see. I get all the stuff that, you know, you forward a few, and I get a few myself, and all the message boards that people are, cause like I saw pictures of both the Pioneer mixer and the Newmark turntable way before they were out. These little sneaky pictures of them, and you know, it's like I'm like I can't. I get the thing that says, you know, you may not talk about this till 10 a.m. on Monday morning or Tuesday morning, whatever it is.
Yep, and that there's for those of you who don't know how that works is that a lot of the companies want to have an embargo on the information until tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. because that's when the doors open to the exhibit hall because they want that surprise. Well, I guess you could say we're going to be the surprise spoilers because we're going to be showing you a video clip in a little bit, and it's going to have some of the things that we went and shot as we walked around. Jeremy and I went around and shot that today. But before we get to that, Jeremy, what stood out? We saw some, you know, they were setting up. There's a lot of cardboard, a lot of boxes.
A lot going on. Yeah.
What's a couple of things that jumped out that you want to dig into a little bit more?
You know, I never saw the Shave, the USB that plugs into the back. Explain a little bit of that. What the concept is of that, because I caught a little bit of it today with our video, and we're going to be showing more of the video of that.
Yeah.
Has that been out quite a while?
No, it actually
I totally forgot about that one.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I've seen it. And
yeah, they
it pretty much, if I understand it right, it pretty much makes any of their lighting wireless.
Any light that has USB capability, which they're introducing. I don't know if
that whole series.
They mentioned numerous, I think 11 lights at this show are USB. But the idea is that it will plug into the back of one light, and it will send that wireless signal to the back of another light with if you have two of those little USB dongles.
Sure.
Right down the line.
So then you could have your controller. Say if you had a wired controller, you could have that, and you go to your first light, your second light, and then all of a sudden I want to jump across the room. Then I could put that USB dongle, jump the signal across the room, and then I could have the USB. So you're going to be able to go a distance and have that, which is really kind of cool.
So I saw that. I thought that, the capabilities of that now that you're explaining it all.
And I think he said it's like $40 for
$49 or $40.
Yeah.
Very reasonably priced.
That for the ability to jump your signal across.
Yeah, see, I thought it was for the computer. I thought it was a plug-in for your
No,
laptop.
Yeah, I wasn't sure either.
That's what I read the thing and I was like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Get rid of all the cables and the dongles that are external, and it's all just on a little thing.
Yeah, a few of the embargo pictures show it in the back of the light. That's what
that's why the one I saw was just sitting on a table or something.
literally I'm not kidding you, on the Newmark turntable, I went to a German website. Completely no idea. Had to have Google Translate it to see a picture of it.
Yeah,
So.
and that. yeah, Jimmy. There might be another. You mentioned, great, another thumb drive to lose.
Yeah,
that could be it. But
exactly.
that is for wireless DMX, and to be able to do that, send that DMX signal across and around. So,
But I would imagine it's powered. I mean,
it's
because
powered by the bus,
which is one of the those have kind of had those external pieces you can plug into the ports and stuff.
Sure.
They've been around, but they always need power.
Yeah.
And that's now you're running a power cable,
Yeah.
so that's going to be really cool to see that.
It is, yeah.
And I guess I would think, and granted we didn't talk to Rick about that, but I wonder if it could be just coming out of the laptop and sending it. That'll be interesting. That'll be a question we'll have to dig
That's
into.
another good
Because,
question.
again, this is all brand new stuff.
They'll put that out next year to where you have to buy another $50 dongle plug-in computer to speak to this dongle, which is going to speak to that dongle.
Or maybe it'll be like a 15-foot USB cable with a little power supply wall wart thing. So that way we get it right back in.
So rather than that, the new Denon board, 4000, we were real nice and close to that today. The capabilities.
You did drool on it a little bit, so we wiped that off.
A little bit, yeah. And I'm a true Denon fan. I always have been for years. I use both Pioneer and Denon. The new Pioneer board, I can't wait to get my hands on it. With the USB capabilities and doing that, and flawless from one DJ to another and not losing anything. It's a no-brainer. Not having to use a computer, my God, huge. Let's see what else. Lighting. Blizzard's got a couple of new lights out that look really cool. ADJ, 2, 3, 4. I think 4 or 5 lights that I hadn't seen since. Well, new ones that I hadn't seen at all. I didn't make it to NAMM this year, but I was at Mobile Beat and I saw quite a few of the new things at Mobile Beat that were at NAMM, of course. That they had released. The video wall, very cool, very cool.
Yeah.
American DJ's got the, don't remember the model number off the top of my head, but
It has a 9 in it.
yeah,
Or 6M.
It's an AV6.
It's AV6, yes, because they're 6mm
Yeah,
LEDs.
correct.
that was very impressive.
It was impressive. It really was, and we were up close. We were, 5 feet away, and it was bright. It wasn't crystal clear. It wasn't like you're looking at a television set that's 4K or anything like that. But you step back a little bit, and it's a clear screen.
Very much so, yeah.
Yeah, it
Multiple
was great.
linkable.
Absolutely,
So if you have the
multiple.
money, you could make it. I don't know if there is a limit on how big.
Not sure.
Yeah.
Not sure. It's a good question.
I've seen videos of quite multiples.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Another thing with the Bose also, I'm looking forward to seeing those tomorrow up close and personal. Gosh, just a lot of new products.
Yeah.
A lot
anything
of
from
new stuff.
Elation? Did we hear anything from them?
I don't know if Elation's got a booth. I think it's just American
They're kind of
DJ,
in there with them.
American DJ and American Audio from the parent companies, and then Global Trust is got a big booth.
Yeah, they do, and kind of like with Chavez and Chavez Pro. I didn't see any Chavez Pro gear here. I just bought personally for my own setup a bunch of Chavez Pro gear, and I was kind of thinking, well, maybe I'll see a few things. No, that's more of an LDI, or more of a NAMM, that type of thing. But looking forward to tomorrow. It's going to be a great show. Yeah. Anything else you want to add on to that, John?
Well, I got Jimmy had asked about controllers of the MC4000. We looked at the mic inputs now.
We did, yeah.
And go ahead and talk about that for a second.
Dual mic inputs, both XLR and
Multi-plug.
yeah, multi-plug. Thank you. Yeah, and you know, we took a second to look at it. It's not like we were like, this and this and this and this. It was literally 15 seconds to just say, there's the board. We'll shoot more of that tomorrow. So that
and
Jimmy will be coming up.
And they'll get to see it in our little video preview that we've got coming up.
Absolutely. You'll get a sneak peek at it.
Yeah, we've got a few things.
Any other questions?
Did you get to pick it up? There's the question.
No,
we could have.
Pick it up. We could have. Yeah.
Because I'm curious about the weight. Because last year when they come out with the NB was ridiculously light. I was so amazed at that. So I'm kind of wondering.
This is going to be a light controller.
Yeah.
You can just tell.
Yeah, because I have the 6000 MK2, and it's not. It's not heavy in the sense of an NS7 heavy, but you compare it to the NB, and it's like you're not carrying anything. And I'm just kind of curious if the 4000 kind of said, "Hey, we can do that too."
Yeah.
Exactly. Go lightweight.
One thing that we didn't mention: brand new lighting line. Line of lighting from. Can I mention?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, Newmark has got a brand new line of lighting.
Well, it would be the parent company.
The parent
in music.
company?
In
Okay,
music.
in music.
Yeah, they came out with this new, so it'd be a sub company or a child company under in
And
music.
the name of that again?
That was Mark Lighting. MARQ.
MARQ. Yep, and then brand new.
Yeah.
And competing with Chavez, American DJ, I would presume, and Blizzard. And possibly maybe even a little bit, maybe trying to go a little bit cheaper, not in quality, but in pricing.
Yeah, I think that's what they were wanting to. They're talking about their pricing. They're going to put a really good mid to upper mid level light fixture out there, and keeping that pricing to probably the mid or maybe even a little bit lower than what a mid level fixture would be. I believe that's what they are looking at with that. But they've got some really nice They have some nice fixtures. And they've got some people behind that, some technology and some techs that really are industry-known people that are really going to make this really kind of a cool thing.
So that's going to be exciting.
Yeah, they've got 17 lights they're introducing at this show, and then for NAMM, they figure they're going to have the full line. So we'll get to talk more, and we'll get a little sneak peek of those when we do watch our video.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, I think we should jump to that. If anyone has any questions while we're running the video, it's 11 minutes of kind of preview of what we saw today. But again, if you have any questions, put those in the comments area because these guys are going to probably all go have a potty break right now, and maybe go and get some more sugar so MJ's going to be more talkative and you guys. So we're going to give this a shot, and if for some reason the audio is not functioning, we'll quickly fix it and get back to it and such. But this should be our video from today.
How you doing? Jeremy from the Disc Jockey News at Carvin, checking out the brand new baby brother to the single 18 right next door. You've got the single 18, which is the TRX 3018A. Now we have the 3010A, dual 10s. Fantastic unit. You can put your highs, your TRX 3903s up on top, which they're mounted here, as you can see, with a couple of the boxes on the bottom, or you can mount them on the top of it. Get a close-up of that, John. Right there. You can do it either way. Handles on the side. Very nice cabinet. I mean, you're looking at a 1,000-watt 4-ohm minimum subwoofer. I mean, you're looking at a really nice unit here. Check this more out at Carvin, and we'll be showing you more at the show soon.
So one of the speakers from Peavey that we've been talking about for a couple of years and we haven't had a chance to really show in public is some of the speakers from the Dark Matter series. And they've got them here. They've got the Dark Matter 112, and then they've got the sub down here, the 115. And again, gang, we're looking at it while they're setting up, so excuse the bags and such because they're here. But these are something that's going to be debuted here at DJ Expo. We'll be able to listen to these and give you guys a more in-depth video on this starting tomorrow. So we're at the In Music Brands different booths here. There's a lot of them, and one of them we're going to be looking at right now is the Denon booth. And we've been talking about this controller for a while. This is the Denon. This is the MC4000, which a lot of you have been waiting for. They are now going to be shipping after the show. This is really kind of cool because it's taking a 2-channel board, which a lot of us really, that's all we need, but it has 2 mic inputs. For those of us who want to have a couple of mics, this has got it, and it has one of the most important things, as far as I'm concerned, XLR outputs right there. You can see the master outputs, so I can go into my powered speakers, and it's going to be awesome. This is one of the cool new things here at DJ Expo 2015. So we're at the Denon booth right now, and these are some new speakers here that is from the Denon Professional line. Now, we've got the Denon DJ line that we've talked about a lot, but these are from the Professional line for the guys who really want to have some real snort when it comes to your sound system. We're looking at the Delta series, and this is their 12-inch two-way cabinet, and we've got some subs down below. We've got our 15, and we've got an 18, and of course we've got an 18 two-way over. And of course we have a 15 two-way, 18 two-way. No, it's a 15-inch two-way. But these are some of the Denon Professional speakers. Now they're a little bit higher end than some of the other things that we as DJs are used to. But for the guys who want something really serious, this is a box. We're going to do more videos on these and check them out in the next couple of days for you. Portable battery speakers are really something that a lot of us are going to need and use in the future, and the Denon Professional people have got the Envoy right here. The Envoy is a little box. You're looking at it on wheels, battery built in. It's got the controls and mixing capability. You can add microphones. You can have your different devices into it. This guy is portable, ready to go for your ceremony, and of course, because it's from Denon Professional, that means it's a little bit of a step up from the DJ typical things that we are used to. So we're going to do more in-depth videos on this, and we're going to do a little bit of an audio test with this just a little bit later for you this week. Denon DJ booth and looking at some of their cool things, and that brought us over to something we've talked about and we've looked at, we've drooled at a lot. We've got the access system here from Denon DJ, and these are going to be here at the show demonstrating. They're going to be able to play with them, listen to them, and it's really, really quite cool. And then, of course, later this month, they're going to start to be shipping the access systems. And of course, this is a 12-inch two-way. We've got a sub down below. Just some really cool small boxes, and they're going to be demonstrated for the first time here at DJ Expo 2015. So one of the cool new things that is introduced at DJ Expo 2015 is the Mark lighting booth. That's M-A-R-Q lighting booth. This is from the companies that have all come together under the InMusic brand. Well, this is one of those companies, but this is lighting. They've taken a step into that world. They've got some really cool lights. We're going to be doing some videos on those lights this week, but it's a world debut for Mark Lighting here at DJ Expo 2015. So one of the very cool things that's being introduced at this show is from the Chauvet DJ company. We're looking at some of their Freedom Pars right here. Now, gang, you're noticing that they've got sprinklers set up on their lights because these are the outdoor version of the Freedom Pars, which is really quite cool. The Chauvet has got a lot of cool things, and we're going to be doing a lot of videos on those. Jeremy, come on over this way. They've got the lights set up here. Chauvet DJ is working with Music Trends this week, and they have got specials on every Chauvet fixture here, pretty much everything Chauvet. If you're looking in the market for some Chauvet stuff, give the guys at Music Trends a call this week. I can't tell you the pricing because the pricing is below map in some cases. So what you need to do is look at it, find something you like, give them a call. Go to musictrends.com and you can find them out. But there's a lot of cool stuff, and we're going to be doing product videos on all the Chauvet gear new at DJ Expo 2015. So we are at the main stage at DJ Expo, and we are looking at some of the lighting that Chauvet DJ is putting up. They've got a lot of cool stuff, and they're doing a lot of pixel mapping with this year's show. They've always done an awesome job on the stage, but this year, individual pixel mapping of everything you see, which is really kind of awesome. We'll get more video footage of the stage and when it's all done, but this is kind of cool here at DJ Expo 2015. So one of the cool parts of DJ Expo 2015 is the seminars, and of course, my good friend Jeremy Breck is doing a seminar. What are you going to be talking about up in the room about a little bit later?
Make sure you have your right tools. When you don't have the right tools to set up your stuff, make sure you have an Allen wrench. No, I'm just kidding. No, tomorrow we're going to be
It's all about the Allen wrench. That's what it's going to be. That's the answer to the quiz for Monday.
Yes. No, we'll be doing some lighting seminar on some of the new equipment Chauvet's got coming out, along with just kind of the design aspects, how to utilize your lighting in all different aspects, and not just in the dance, but in the full-out production. So
nice.
I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully inspiring some people.
Nice. And we just caught Jeremy as he's running through to find that Allen wrench.
My Allen wrench,
yes. And we're getting a little sneak peek here because this is going to be our live show for tonight. And if you're not seeing this live, it's because, well, Jeremy didn't have his Allen wrench and it didn't work.
And it didn't work, yeah. We couldn't send the signal, sorry.
So I've had a lot of questions about trussing, and we're going to do a special DJ and TV lighting show with Global Truss. We're going to go and talk to the guys from Global Truss, and we're going to find out more questions, or find out some answers for those questions on how difficult it is to convert from our trees to trussing. You know, what are the different options, and how the color of things work, and how durable. We're going to basically talk to the Global Truss people and find out all those little nagging questions you've got for the guys who are thinking about truss but weren't sure if it's something they want to do. We'll get the answers here at DJ Expo 2015. So one of the cool things at the 2015 DJ Expo is, of course, the light shows that are going on. And we are at the ADJ booth right now. And Edgar's programming, and he is going to make this look incredibly awesome. And if he isn't going to make it look awesome enough, we've got Arnaldo here, who is now doing, these guys are just putting their brains together, and this is going to be the most awesome light show ever. It might bring tears to our eyes, not because it's painful, but because it's awesome. Yeah, and then they've got some new products too. I mean, there's some things up there that we've been getting teasers with the last few days that we haven't even seen yet. And You got some. Show us what you got. Wow, that was cool. Oh,
You gotta wait till tomorrow.
that is one of the new lights going on up there. That took 6 hours to program. Yeah, we can't show you that, but we're going to be doing more videos on the new products. Because how many new products did you guys have this year? I think I've seen like 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that are new at the DJ Expo 2015. We're really excited, and we'll be bringing you those later this week. So we're at Expo, we're looking at cool things, and that brought me over to one of the coolest things I'm going to find at Expo. Nick Harris is here. Nick, it's been a while, we haven't had a chance to talk. You moved to Wisconsin, you've come up and you've just been playing in the Wisconsin hills.
Yep. Yeah, well, I've been out really busy, just working with some touring acts and stuff like that, and we came out to do a little bit of work with the Blizzard booth here.
Yeah, this is some cool stuff. We looked at some of it at InfoCom, and we're going to do some more videos on it, but Nick, you were just giving us this little guy, this little tour of the new product here. What is this?
This is one of my favorite, actually, new things that just came out. They released a little mini video about it, a little 15-second clip. But it's the Laser Blade G. It's actually a moving head green laser, and you can do all kinds of animated patterns and stuff with it. It's just an awesome little light, and it's coming in at a really great price. But you'll figure that out a little bit.
We'll talk more when everything's hooked up and
Yeah,
set up
exactly.
and demonstrate. But this is one of the cool things that we're seeing at DJ Expo 2015. So some of you have seen my videos on the Les Paul reference monitors from Gibson. Well, there's another version of reference monitors here from the KRK, which is basically a very similar to, but obviously they're not as much money. They're in a more of a DJ price range. But we've heard some really cool things about these. We've heard some great reviews on the sound quality from the KRK series. So we're going to be able to do some more videos on these this week, and maybe we can do some audio tests of these. But for those of you who love quality sound, the KRK reference monitors here might be an option for you to check out. Something new here at DJ Expo 2015. So we're at the RCF booth, and a lot of you have seen the videos that we've done talking about the different Evox systems. Well, this is the Evox 12, and this is the latest, greatest, powerful line array system here from RCF. We're going to do some more video on this week, but we're going to get a chance finally to listen to this. We've seen it at InfoCom, we've seen it at different places, but here it is live, and we're going to hopefully get to hear this guy and really rock our socks. Wait, I'm not wearing socks. Oh, wait, I am. So, of course, so you're talking DJ Expo, you're meeting very cool people like my good friend Jay Brandon here. Jay, the Pioneer booth is looking good. It's coming together.
Yes.
There's going to be some
Can't
new
show
stuff.
it yet.
You can't show
We
it
got
yet.
new stuff.
What do you got? Give me the little sneak peek.
I'm going to start kind of like the stuff that we've already brought up this year. We've got the XTJ RX. Just did a really good seminar on that. This is stuff East Coast hasn't seen yet. So we've got that. We've got the XTJ 1000 players that don't have CD drives, but they work off flash drive. Record box, touch screen. Beautiful.
Very hot, yes.
We've got our new Bullet speakers that we're launching here at the show.
Ah.
And then probably the biggest buzz we have is the DJ MS9, which is a Serato 2-channel battle mixer with the only crossfader in the world that responds like this. It's not only real fluid, kind of that soft oil feel, but it has adjustable bumpers, which means you can shorten the throw of it on one side or both.
Nice.
So you can take the cover off, move the bumpers from hard or soft rubber, put them wherever you want, and then adjust it that way. It's
Very cool.
fully integrated with Serato DJ. All the workings of Serato DJ are on the surface of the mixer. I can't even show you a picture of it. It is online, but we will have it in the booth. And we also have that with a gold version that comes with 2 PLX 1000 turntables in gold.
Very nice. And we can't show you any of that today.
Not yet,
But
not yet. Sorry.
Tomorrow,
Yeah.
Wednesday, we're going to be back, and Jay's going to...
Questions, pioneerdj.com. You can go in the forums. You hit me up at jvj.com for YouTube questions, whatever you got. And
Sounds
of course, Just Jockey News.
We'll have more this week from the Pioneer DJ booth here at DJ Expo 2015.
CNAC.
So one of the cool things at DJ Expo is the ability to see gear that you can't see anywhere else. And for the DJ industry, this will be the very first time we're going to be at Bose's booth listening to the F1 speaker series. We've done a little video work on those, but this is going to be our first chance to really hear it in a DJ typical application. They've got them stacked up back there. They're going to have all the Bose systems here, but the F1 is something that is new to the DJ industry, new to the whole industry, and we're going to hear it here at DJ Expo first. One of the cool things at the 2015 show. We are back. Hopefully that video showed up well. You got to see some things in there. Specs, all the information that you would be looking for, we're going to be getting a lot of that in the next couple of days. One spec that we heard that we didn't share in that is the, I think we had the Yamaha sub in there. And The new Yamaha sub is actually something we should have mentioned. There's a few things that we didn't mention. As we were watching the video play on the computer here also as you guys were watching it. And the Yamaha sub, that new DXS, so it's in the DXR family, not the DSR family. DXS 18, an 18-inch sub. Whatever the wattage is, we don't care because we watched Tuesday Night with Ben Stowe, and we know that wattage is not important. Has a max SPL rating of 136 dB. For an 18-inch sub, that's doing pretty good. Very good, actually. That's better than a DSR 18-inch sub in that higher line. So, sugar, no. Yeah. They said no sugar for you. Thank you. We're cutting him off. We were just talking about it. We were going to take him out and go have supper afterwards, but now he's going to McDonald's because he was naughty.
Why is that a punishment?
A single guy.
I'm going for Happy Meals, multiple ones. They better have the good prizes. I want my Frozen from the movie Frozen prize. No, I'm kidding.
You're sharing a little
You
too
gonna let it go?
Let it go. No, we're going to get copyright for that one, so we can't.
So, any last thoughts? Anyone have a tomorrow? What do we talked a little bit about what we're looking forward to. Anyone have anything now that we've had more time to think about it? Who is Ben Stowe? Yeah, we don't know. Actually,
Is that Ben asking that problem?
No, Ian's asking about it.
Ben, if you've never heard him talk, watch any of the videos with him on Disc Jockey News. The man is like an encyclopedia of knowledge when it comes to electronics and sound, and I mean, just amazing.
Yeah. He is, and tomorrow night, I guess we can share this a little bit. We're going to have a special Tuesday night with Ben Stowe, and if we can do it, we're going to try to do this live. But we're going to have a special Tuesday night with Ben Stowe because we have a special guest. Ben is not actually at this event, so we're going to FaceTime in with Ben, and Stacy is going to be the stand-in for Ben.
A little better looking.
Yeah.
A little bit maybe better looking, but you know, she's here to show the love to the DJs and give them the great service and pricing. And then Ben can talk a little bit too and give us the technical side of it.
You scared me at first. I thought you were going to put Ben's face, but Stacy's body.
Well, they're trying.
I would tune in to watch that.
Our viewers would go up.
Yeah, that's true. Although Ben, likes to think of himself as a fairly attractive, male. So you don't want to. Otherwise, he'll hockey punch one of us or something.
Exactly.
SHM. SMH. Sorry.
Too much.
My sugar's wearing off.
Stacy's way better looking.
Yeah.
And she's a foodie, so she likes to go out and eat. Which any young lady who's going to go out there and actually sit down and eat a meal and say, "Oh, I'll take that cracker. Okay, I'm full." See that?
Not that girl.
Yeah, not that girl. She is.
Foodies only took pictures of food; they didn't eat it.
She loves to bake and cook and eat.
Ben.
Stop talking about me, guys!
Didn't Ben part the Red Sea? No, he just.
Here we go.
He was just the person who explained it in a 20-minute episode of DJ and TV. Tuesday with Ben Stowe. Well, how did he do it? Well, the answer depends.
That could be an epic movie of him.
The answer is always, it depends, John.
Yeah, it is. It always is. Well, gentlemen, thank you guys very much for your time tonight. We had a nice little show and talking about it. And if things work out, if this worked out, we'll see if we can put something together tonight. Ben saved us from aliens. No. At times when I'm interviewing Ben, I wonder if he wasn't one of them. Anyway, once again, guys, thank you very much. We're going to go. We're going to experience more DJ Expo tomorrow and see what is in store for us, and maybe come back and see if we can do it again tomorrow night.
Sounds good.
Cool. All right.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. If you like what you see, please go down and share the video. Click subscribe. Make sure you're subscribing to our channel. If your name is Juan, well, I'm sure you're subscribing, and we'll love to have you, but we still don't understand why you can't translate for me. I'm Johnny with the Disc Jockey News. This is Jeremy Landby. This is Dan Carpenter. This is Mike Chilson, and that is MJ. Thanks for watching. Have yourself a wonderful evening. Good night.
See ya.
See.